right, y'all, let me show y'all how I'm about to throw together these two flatbread pizzas that are going to be absolutely delicious.
Whipping up all of your favorite recipes. Simply Food.
You should know by now that you're in for a treat.
Simply Food.
There's no other channel where you'd rather be.
Simply Food. Seafood, pasta, cakes, and pies. Sing and laugh and even cry. Like and share and hit subscribe. Simply Food by TY.
We're going to do two different varieties. One is going to be with basil pesto. We're going to use the buffalo mozzarella cheese. We're also going to be adding in some Genoa salami, top it off with a balsamic vinegar glaze and a little bit of fresh basil. And then the other one is going to be more of like a standard classic pizza, which will be with my homemade marinara sauce. You can use whatever marinara sauce you would like. We're going to use just regular, shredded mozzarella cheese, some ground Italian sausage, pepperoni, and then we're going to also put some peppers on them. These are pepperdew peppers and a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. And then I also have some red onions over here. But I'll show all of y'all that when we get to it. You see all this? You see that? You see that? You can go ahead and feel free to ask me for an ingredient list this time. All right, y'all, we being real casual today. Y'all can see I'm in my moo-moo, and y'all know when I'm in my moo-moo, that means we about to do what? We about to cook. So let's work on just the classic one first, which is we're going to start with the base of the marinara sauce. Like I said, this is my homemade marinara sauce, which you guys know I'm absolutely obsessed with. You guys can, use my recipe, which I do have posted, or you can use whatever type of jarred stuff you would like. That's completely up to you. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with this, so, try to spread it out. And just like that. I hope y'all are doing okay. I hope you guys are enjoying all of these pizza videos that I have been putting out. I hope you guys have been trying them. And just so you guys know, if I have not mentioned this in any of my other pizza videos, which I hope I have, just know you don't have to have a pizza oven, you all, to make these pizzas. You can literally buy a pizza stone right on Amazon, turn your damn oven on high, make sure the pizza stone is at a certain temperature before you cook it, and then literally just make a pizza. So don't feel like you can't enjoy these recipes just because you don't have, a pizza oven, because that's just not the case. All right, so we went down with that. Now I'm going to go in with just some classic, whole milk mozzarella, just right across the top. You don't want to go too heavy-handed with it, so kind of spread it out, just like so. And because I want to have just a little bit of a kick to this one, I'm going to also add in a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes directly on the top. You can omit this if you don't want that, but I want just a little bit of a kick to this particular pizza, or this flatbread, I should say. This will be great for like football parties, whatever. Super bomb. Okay, got that on there. Now I'm gonna go in with some of the ground Italian sausage. I just took this right out of the pack, cooked it up myself. I partially cooked it. I didn't cook it all the way through because, of course, I don't want it to be dry. So I'm going to put some of that on there. Try not to load it up too much because you have, some other things you're putting on there. We're also going to go in with a few pepperonis right across the top. Just like so. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I have fallen in love with pizza, baby. This experience has taught me, oh yeah, bitch, you love pizza. Much more than I guess I even thought I realized. I already have some of the pepperdew peppers already diced up. I might need to add a few more, but we'll see. No, this is actually okay. Actually, I might add a few more. We'll see. Actually, no, I'm actually happy with that. And then I'm also going to top this one off with some sliced red onion. And then before both of these go into the oven, I'm going to drizzle it with some olive oil, which I will do when we get outside. I currently have my pizza oven already preheated, so we don't have to worry about that. Got that on there just like so. And I'll make sure I give you guys a close-up of all of this in a split second. So that's our first one. Now, the next one, I'm going to do a basil pesto. Of course, you can make it from scratch. Yes, I know how to make it from scratch, but I don't always feel like having to do so. So if you find a brand that you enjoy, use it. I keep telling y'all, stop letting these people on the damn internet make y'all believe that if you don't make everything from scratch, that you are a terrible cook. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a lie. Everybody ain't got time, nor does everybody have the resources to be going out and making every damn thing from scratch. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go in with some of this pesto right across the bottom of this. Oh my God, this already smells absolutely heavenly. Absolutely heavenly. And I'm actually going to swap these around so that you guys can actually see me building this one a little bit better. So just give me 1 second. And I will move that on over. So let me actually move this bad boy out of the way. And I'm going to slide this one over just so that y'all can see me kind of building this one a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with that buffalo milk mozzarella. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go drain this and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, you guys. So I have that delicious buffalo milk mozzarella and I'm just going to go right across the top with this. You guys, this mozzarella is next level. And for those of you that are disgusted that I'm using my hands, well, luckily for you, you're not the one eating it, huh? Watch your mouth, okay? We're going to go right across the top. And of course, if you want, you could absolutely slice this up though, for real. But I'm the one eating this, so I'm going to do what I want, okay? All right, that's enough of that because I don't want too much damn cheese on that one. Okay, then I am also going to go in with the boar's head uncured Genoa salami. So let me go slice this up and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have my salami here. And this is about how thick I sliced it. I don't want it too big. And I'm just kind of putting it a little bit all over the place. No real, I mean, it's pizza, y'all. No, rhyme or reason to how you layer it on there. Just, get it on there. And as far as the balsamic vinaigrette, I'm actually going to put that on after I take it out, as well as topping it off with that fresh basil. So this is what they look like. So this one here has the basil pesto, buffalo milk mozzarella, and Genoa salami. This one has a classic marinara, crushed red pepper flakes, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, Italian sausage, pepperdew peppers, and red onion. So let's go out to the pizza oven. So I'm about to go and top these off with a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. This was freshly grated. I just like to put it inside of a glass jar just so that it's easier for me to kind of maneuver and get things done and not have to bring a bunch of stuff outside. And I'm also going to go in on top of this one and do the exact same thing. And then I'm going to do a nice little light drizzle of olive oil right across the top of both of these, which is also going to help crisp up that flatbread beautifully. Yes, just like so. And now we put them inside of the pizza oven. And for these flatbreads, I actually don't want the temperature of my pizza oven to actually be at its normal temp. I actually don't want it to be too high. So I'm actually cooking these today, probably at roughly about 300 or so. I want this to kind of get nice and crispy, but at a lower rate than what I would if I was making a classic, wood fire pizza. All right, y'all, these bad boys are ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. All right. One down. Now let's check our pesto one. Looks absolutely delicious. And look at that. That was less than probably 2 minutes. All right, and now I'm gonna go in and just do a light little drizzle right across the top of this one here. Just like so. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of fresh basil. Go in and just top this bad boy off with just a little bit of fresh basil right across the top, just like so. And now it is time for us to slice into these bad boys. All right, y'all, and that is a wrap on my pizza series for right now. I'm going to do a few more come the fall time, but for right now, I'm going to wrap it up because I got some soups to make for y'all, and y'all know the holidays are coming around, so y'all know I got some soul food dishes that I got to bring out so I can show y'all how to get yourselves ready for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. I'll see y'all soon, and y'all enjoy the pizza. Bye!
Playing in the kitchen.
Simply Food by TY.
We hope that you enjoyed it.
Simply Food by TY. If you haven't took the time, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Simply Food by TY.